this video, I'm sharing 8 things I wish I knew before I started my healthy relaxed hair journey. Now, I've been blessed when it comes to my hair. Why? Because I've put my hair through a lot over the years. There are several things that I've done to my hair that I probably shouldn't have any hair left on my head for you to actually see because they were not great things. Some of the things that I've done to my hair are coloring my hair at home using a semi-permanent color several times during the year. I've used a highlighting mousse to accentuate my highlights, and that actually dried out my hair. I flat iron my hair every single day of the week, sometimes using heat protectant, sometimes not. I never deep conditioned unless I got a free deep conditioner packet in the mail. I used a clarifying shampoo every single week when I washed my hair, and I would get a touch-up every 4 to 6 weeks. So it's no surprise that what started me on my hair journey is I started to notice that my hair was always dry and it was losing its thickness. Noticing that my hair was having some issues, I went online, did some research, and came across some relaxed hair blogs and some relaxed hair communities. And from those places, I saw all these practices and techniques and products that these women were using to get their hair to thrive. So I decided that I needed to do those things. So I did try several of those things and my hair did start to thrive. But looking back at that time, I started to think, was there anything that would have been helpful for me to know then when I started my hair journey that I actually know now? And I was actually able to come up with 8 things. The first thing is to read ingredient lists. Now I think this is so important when it comes to selecting hair products, but back then I did not look at a single ingredient list. I didn't pay attention to them. I didn't turn the product around and look at the ingredients. I just looked at the front of the bottle and just kept on moving. Because of that, it took me a while to know what ingredients my hair liked and didn't like. So not reading the ingredient list and knowing what was and wasn't in the hair products I used resulted in me wasting money on products that I shouldn't have bought and even wasted my time trying products that I shouldn't have tried. The second thing is to spend more time getting to know my hair. Now, when I started my hair journey, I didn't really understand what my hair needed or what was wrong with it, other than it was dry and not as thick as it used to be. I also didn't take any time to really understand my hair type. For example, I wasn't thinking about how my hair density would impact the types of products my hair would like and the types of techniques that I should be using on it. Because I never really did a true assessment to see what could be causing the issues I was having with my hair and even what my hair could potentially like or would need, I just started trying new hair products and hoping for the best. I do believe that if I gotten to know my hair better and really understood what it needed, I may have seen better results with my hair sooner than I actually did. I also probably wouldn't have felt the need to try so many hair products in the beginning of my hair journey and really would have been able to hone in on the things that were most beneficial for my hair. The third thing is to have a simpler hair regimen. I was reading so many blogs and seeing all these techniques and products that were working for others and was helping them to have beautiful hair that looked the way mine used to before I started wrecking it. So it only made sense, not really when I look back on it, but it did then, that I would try all the things. What that did is it led me to create a hair regimen that was so complicated and took a long time to execute. It was so complicated, I had to write it down to remember all the steps. After a while, and I mean a while, it was a few years, I realized that a simpler hair regimen was just better for my hair. I mean, it was also less stressful because I could replicate my hair regimen when I wasn't at home, meaning I could do it when I was traveling or when I was staying with family. Plus, a simpler hair regimen not only saved me time and money, but it has allowed me to really focus and hone in on what gives me the best results with my hair. The fourth thing is to be more strategic when trying hair products. When I started my hair journey, I needed to find products that worked for my hair because I really didn't have any. I'm not kidding. I wasn't using any kind of leave-in conditioner or moisturizer in my hair. I was just putting on a heat protectant sometimes and then a hair serum on top of that. I also wasn't deep conditioning, which I mentioned, unless I got a free packet in the mail, and then I would deep condition that one time. And I was also using the wrong kind of shampoo for my hair. I was using a clarifying shampoo every single week. And that was just wrecking my hair. Because I was basically starting from scratch when it came to finding products for my hair, that resulted in me trying a lot of different products, sometimes a couple of new products a week. And when I would try a product, I would be pretty quick in making a decision as to whether or not it would work for me. Like after using it one, maybe if I was being nice 2 times, I would determine, hey, I don't like this product. My hair isn't liking this product. Let's move on. And that's sometimes too soon to make a decision. Now, there are exceptions when, you can make a decision within 1 or 2 tries. because I've had a few products that I've used once and it's been completely, totally obvious that it's not right for my hair because it like dried up my hair or left some residue on it. Over time, I did learn that when I tried a new hair product, I should try it over several weeks and give it more than 1 or 2 tries. Now I will try a product at least 3 times. And the only time I cut the trial short is if a hair product starts doing more harm to my hair than good. The 5th thing is to take more pictures of my hair. Now, when I go back through my archives and I see the pictures that I have of my hair during my first couple of years on my hair journey, those pictures are kind of sparse. And the ones that I do have are pretty bad looking. I mean, they're dark, they're grainy, it's kind of hard to see what my hair even looks like. Yeah, I don't know why I had no clue then of how important having pictures would have been for me at that point in my hair journey. What I found is that taking several pictures throughout your hair journey, particularly in the beginning stages, really allows you to see and track your progress, which can be very motivating and informative. It's informative in the sense that the pictures can help you see when things aren't working for your hair, and you have a better chance of tracking back to what could be the cause for the way your hair is looking or acting at that point in time. Plus, it can be motivating because you can really see how your hair is progressing, more so when you're comparing pictures than when you're just looking at yourself in the mirror. Number 6 is to roller set more. My excuse back then for not doing roller sets was that it took a long time for my hair to dry under the hooded dryer. It didn't matter whether I was at home or at the salon. Now, when I would do roller sets at the salon, the hairstylist would actually complain and even sometimes groan when I would ask for a roller set because of how long it would take to roll my hair up and for it to dry. You know, at that point, I had hair that was a bit longer than it is now. It was past my shoulders, and my hair was thick like it is now. So the combination of the length and the thickness did not make for fun roller setting. And the thickness would also play into my hair taking a long time to dry, particularly when it would come to the roots. Like I could be sitting under the dryer for an hour and a half and my roots would still not be dry. It eventually got to the point that I didn't want to hear the complaints anymore, so I just avoided roller sets at the salon. Now, when it came to do roller sets at home, I was no better because I was also complaining and groaning about doing roller sets for slightly similar but different reasons though. The first reason I didn't like doing roller sets at home was that I had a hard time finding rollers that would work for me. I wanted to use large rollers on my hair because I don't like the tighter curls. I like the more loose and flowy, wavy kind of curls. And so I wanted to use large rollers. But at the time, all I could really find in the stores was the smaller rollers. It was hard to find large rollers. And then when I did find larger rollers, they were the ones that you had to use a pin to hold on to your scalp. They weren't snap-on. And I found that I had a hard time getting the right tension to get the right kind of smoothness and curl that my hair needed when I was using rollers with pins versus snaps. And the last thing was I didn't have a hooded dryer at home to dry my hair. I was air drying. So you can only imagine how long it would take me to air dry my hair if it took me a long time under a hooded dryer in the salon. But now, thanks to Amazon, I've been able to find large snap-on rollers and I have a good strong hooded dryer. So I can now roller set at home on a regular basis whenever I wash my hair. And I've actually kind of liked the results. So that might be something I look to do in the salon now. The 7th thing is not all DIY hair treatments work. When I started my hair journey, I tried several DIY hair treatments, everything from deep conditioners, hot oil treatments, and hair rinses. What I found is that not all of them work or are beneficial for your hair. The ones that worked best for me are hot oil treatments using natural oils like olive oil, sunflower oil, doing tea rinses, doing apple cider vinegar rinses, and even making my own pre-poos using a conditioner and natural oils mixed together. The ones that work best for me are hot oil treatments using natural oils like olive oil, sunflower oil, doing tea rinses, doing apple cider vinegar rinses, and even doing pre-poos using a store-bought conditioner mixed with natural oils. What didn't work for me was mixing all of those food ingredients together to make a hair treatment or a conditioner. Things like avocados, mayo, yogurt, basically all that stuff just sat on my hair and would leave a film or coating on my strands. Plus, they were just messy to make and apply. The 8th thing is I needed to take care of my scalp too. Yeah, having healthy hair is more than just washing and taking care of the hair that has grown out of your head. You have to take care of the place that it grows from, your scalp. The scalp also has to be healthy. Now, that was something that wasn't talked about a lot, and it was something that I learned doing my research on having healthy hair. But once I learned how important scalp health was, I started to make sure that I did things to clean my scalp and make sure that it was rid of the products, the buildup, the dirt and oil that was accumulating there. So I started doing things like applying the shampoo directly to my scalp versus my hair, so my scalp would be clean as well. I also paid closer attention to the signals that my scalp was giving me, such as, was my scalp really itching a lot? Was it flaking? And when I started doing those types of things, I stopped having scalp issues. Now, I have had scalp issues since before I had my hair relaxed when I was younger, and they were issues that would pop up pretty much usually around the winter time. But once I started really paying more attention to my scalp health, those scalp issues have not been a problem. Okay, those are the 8 things that I wish I knew before I started my relaxed hair journey. And now I want to hear from you. So why don't you go ahead and put in the comments anything that you wish you knew before you started your relaxed hair journey. And also, please go ahead and give this video a like if you liked it. And if you're not a subscriber yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And lastly, check out this video here to see my 10 relaxed hair mistakes to avoid on your relaxed hair journey. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in this next video.